So three types of resources are there: natural resource, human-made resource, and human resource. Most important resource, that is human resource. Human-made resource are the resource that made by human beings. Natural resource are the resource that we get from nature. Human resource, that we are all human resources. So natural resource, already we discussed that natural resource that freely available in nature or we get from nature without any modification, without much modification. Some modification we will made, but much modification we will not made. It means that we will not make much modification. And examples: soil, mineral, air, water, etc. are example of natural resource. Then we discuss about classification of natural resources. You can see the different level of development and use. We can divide the resources on the basis of the origin. We can divide the resources. Then on the basis of stock, also we can classify the resources. Then on the basis of distribution, how much quantity, that we can divide the resource or classify the resources. Natural resources, in the previous class we discussed about the different level of development and use in the natural resources. That we can divide level of development and use on the basis of level and development of we can and use. We can divide actual and potential resources. What is actual resource? Actual resources are the resources we know how much it is there, but actual resource we know it very well. But potential resources are the resource we don't know the how much quantity is there, we don't know. Actual resources, the quantity we know it very well, but potential resources we don't know how much quantity is available. That is resources. Actual resources, once again I will explain. Actual resources are those resources whose quantity is known. Actual resources are resources that whose quantity is known. For example, the rich deposits in coal in a rare region of Germany, petroleum in the West Asia, dark soils of the Deccan Plateau in Maharashtra are all actual resources because the quantity we know it very well. Other potential resources are those whose entire quantity may not be known. We don't know how much quantity is available now, but we know that quantity is there, but how much quantity we don't know. That is potential resources. That but we are not used that. ഇതുവരെ നമ്മൾ ഉപയോഗിച്ചിട്ടില്ല. We are not used it, but future we may use that resources. These resources could be used in the future. The level of technology we have at present may not be advanced enough to easily utilize these resources, because we don't have such a technology to take all these resources. When we are able to know about this technology to take this, that time we can use it. Maybe in future, we can use it resources. That resources we can call it as potential resources. Then today you know very well about windmills. We are using windmills to make to produce electricity, to generate energy using windmills. That may, in Tamil Nadu we can see the Nagargoil, Tamil Nadu, windmills are there. Gujarat coast also windmills are there. We are using that windmill, but widely we are not using windmills to produce electricity. So on the basis of the first, we discussed about the level of development and use. Second, we are going to discuss about on the basis of origin, biotic and abiotic resources. Biotic and abiotic resources. So we can understand about natural resource can be broadly categorized into renewable and non-renewable resources. First, we can understand about the types of resources: natural resource, human made resource, human resource. Natural resources we can divide on the level of development, on the use and origin, stock and distribution. On the level of development we can divide it into actual and potential resources. Actual resources are the resources whose quantity is known. Potential resources are the resources that quantity may not be known. We can use in future. We can use on the origin. We can divide into abiotic and biotic. Abiotic resources are non-living. Abiotic resources are non-living, while biotic resources are living. Soil, rocks, minerals are abiotic because there is no life in it. But plants and animals are biotic resources that have life in it. That have life in it. So you can understand about so you can understand about the different types of resources. First, we discussed about natural resources. On the basis of level of development, use, origin, stock, and distribution, we can divide. First, on the basis of their development and use, we can divide it as actual and potential resource. What is actual resource? Whose quantity is known. Potential. What is potential resource? These are resources that in their quantity may not be known, but in future we can use it. On the basis of the origin, we can divide resources into abiotic and biotic. What is abiotic? Non-living, we can call it as abiotic. What is biotic? Living. For example, soil, rocks, and minerals are abiotic. Plants and animals are biotic resources. Next is on the basis of stock, we can divide the resources into renewable and non-renewable resources. What are renewable resources? Renewable resources are those which get renewed or replenished quickly. Once we use it, we will get it again. For example, if we draw water from the well, again the water comes. So we can call it as renewable resources. We can renew it once again. So renewable resources are those which get renewed, replenished quickly. Some of these are unlimited and are not affected by human activities such as solar and wind energy. Solar and wind energy, example of renewable resources. Solar energy and wind energy are examples. So windmills produce electricity. Solar, we can with the solar panel we can produce also electricity and we can use it. So solar and wind energy are examples of renewable resources. Once we use again, we will get these resources through wind is always available. So sunlight we are getting, so it is a renewable resource. But yet careless use of certain renewable resources like water, soil, and forest can affect their stock. Even though these are renewable resources, but if we continuously or recklessly, if we use water, soil, and forest, that definitely affect their stock. So water, if we use a large amount of water, water level will go down. Water table, that level will go down. Water table, that level will go down. So stock will go, stock will finish. Before go, we have to use it wisely, judiciously. വളരെ ബുദ്ധിപരമായി വേണം ഉപയോഗിക്കാൻ, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഈ സ്റ്റോക്ക് തീർന്നു പോകും. Water seems to be unlimited renewable resource, but shortage and drying up of natural water sources is a major problem in many parts of the world today. നമുക്കറിയാം ഡ്രോട്ട്സ് ഒക്കെ ഉണ്ടാകുന്ന സമയത്ത് വെള്ളമില്ലാതെ വളരെ ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടുന്നതായിട്ട് നമുക്കറിയാൻ സാധിക്കും. സോ ഇത്രയും കാര്യങ്ങളാണ് നമ്മൾ പഠിപ്പിച്ചത്. ഇപ്പോൾ നമ്മുടെ ക്ലാസ് തീർന്നു. ഇനി അടുത്ത ക്ലാസ്സിൽ നമ്മൾ പഠിക്കുന്നത് നോൺ റിന്യൂവബിൾ റിസോഴ്സസ് ആണ്. ഇത്രയും കാര്യങ്ങൾ ഒന്നുകൂടെ നമുക്കൊന്ന് നോക്കാം. Within 1 minute, this class will finish. Class will end. So, what is resource? Anything that satisfies human need is called resource. What is utility? Utility means usability. What makes an object or substance resource? What is value? Value means worth. What is patent? It means the exclusive right over any idea or invention. What are the different types of resources? Natural resources, human resource, and human made resource. Natural resource, how can we divide on the basis of level of development, use, origin, stock, and distribution. What is actual resource? Actual resource are the resources whose quantity is known. What is potential resource? Potential resource are the resource that in their quantity may not be known. On the base of origin, we can divide the resource into